Today we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Genius axes!
Ta-da!
Eurian. This is Standard. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today we are playing Standard. Thing we've been known to do on this channel that we occasionally still do. And today I'm playing a Dimir mid-range deck that I built myself. I know. Congratulate me in the comments. Wow! Insert wow sound effect. But I was trying to build a best of one version that just put together a lot of elements of what I think works for Dimir. It's not without inspiration. I've definitely played against a few decks trying to do things like play Spyglass Siren into Subterranean Schooner into Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. But the more I worked with those, the more I was like, you know, this is a nice when it all comes together, but it's weaker individual cards way too often. So I reduced those themes quite a bit. You'll see a lot of one-ofs in this deck. For the mono red best of one meta game, we focus in on cards like Preacher of the Schism, Graveyard Trespasser that gain life, Aclazotz, Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, you know, all here. One Shieldred, one little Shieldred, one Urtai. In fact, one of all these legendary cards, just to try to maximize the best of one one-iness and add a little bit of variety to the deck. We're getting to the point where Standard is so big, it's never been this size. It's the hugest Standard since like 1994 or whatever, when they didn't know when or how to add rotation to it. It's the biggest Standard since, no, 94 is the wrong answer. It's 96, right? 96, I think, is when like they went all the way through like 4th edition. Anyway, the historians can correct me in the comments. It's good for algorithm. But CGP, how old are you? You don't look like you would know anything about Magic in the 90s. No questions. We'll just gloss right past that and instead play some sweet, slick, blue-black nonsense. I'm excited to try this. I'm excited to kill the opponent's stuff and take over the game with my own value stuff. I'm excited to cause misery. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Like every mid-range deck in the format, we are mostly trash on the draw. So going first, yeah, let's go. We're doing it. I mean, we're gonna take pain doing it, but we're doing it. More human than human. Hi. Fine, don't play with me. Warden on Warden. On Warden. Shuffler's fine. Let it resolve. They scry at the top. Keep the pressure on. Draw discard. Gix. Am I gonna have the life total for Gix? Don't think I will. I mean, I love drawing cards, guys. I really do. I don't think this is that game. Or maybe it is because of Kaito, right? Maybe they'll have to attack the Kaito because that's our play this turn. I'm going to believe we'll find another land, but every time I do that, I get screwed. Urtai is really expensive. Maybe this is not the play. Maybe it's just really inefficient to kill like a 1-mana creature with an Urtai, right?
The system can't fix every thanks.
Now that's the card I would have discarded. Honestly, Malcolm isn't great in this matchup either. Both of them just don't punch at the same level. Opponent's gonna stick their Thalia. You're gonna go wide as hell. You're gonna Convoke. They still don't seem worried about blocking at all. They'll get around to that. They don't worry about blocking or attacking right now. Pair of 1-mana cards. So we need to find Gix's command. If we can do that, Magic gets good. So do we play Gix? Because we have a Kaito and we're going to draw so many cards. I think so. Like, they still haven't attacked me. Okay, discard a card. These reefs are definitely clunky. Plus draw.
I know something you don't know.
Untap land for next turn. Siren to keep things awkward for the opponent as they figure out their attacks. I wonder if they'll go after Kaido or Face. A lot of people panic at the sight of Planeswalkers. But this might be that deck that just plays Warden. Attacks for 1,000,000. Okay, not yet. Anyway. Gix's command, please. I really want to punish this absolute disregard for like sweepers in the format. Scry to the top. That has to be my death. Uh-huh. They are going for Kaido. I just need Kaido to survive on 1. So we can do this. Yeah. Love that they go for Kaido there.
This is getting fun.
Go for the throat. Bang. Remember they kept on top. Underdog. Schooner. Schooner is trash.
Thanks.
Creature.
I'll be taking that now.
All right, this opens up a flashed-in Mastermind. They go for an Adeline. Yeah, that's a worthy keep on top, I think. They play their whole hand. 100 billion%. But do they try to kill Kaito? They might even throw away some creatures to do it. Well, they have a lot to spare, don't they? Interesting. They're giving me a lot of all or nothing vibes. All right. What's our good block? Do we have one? Not a lot of them, that's for sure. But we can save Kaito. Right? Like this. Get another look, and we kill the Thalia, which is important. Not bad. Not bad. We're casting Preacher for free off Malcolm. Life total go burr. Are we drawing with Gix? I'm gonna decline. Okay. Nom.
I know something.
Another one. I was really hoping for one more land. So we could go underdog, go for the throw, and virtue. Now we can't. Do need to kill the Adeline. These wardens can try to fly over. Maybe we should hold up removal for that. I mean, is the virtue the play then? Hold up, go for the throat, play another trespasser, gain another life, have another good blocker. If they go for Adeline, if they go for wardens, then we blow up wardens, right? Actually, let's play the Preacher. The Death Touch to block the Adeline could be really good. It's a tough call, actually. It's a really tough call. Yeah. Either way, we have to take another point of damage to cast the other black spell, and we're at 6. That's super risky. Well, it's either kill a Warden or kill the Adeline. It's probably not both. If they attack with... I don't want to double block the Adeline, though. All right, it's Preacher. And it's Reef. And it's Pass. Mirix. All right, they topped the land. Make a token. They can't get the Warden big enough to fly over, right? But we do want them to commit to it. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going to do. Let them scry. All right, how bad is their attack if I kill Adeline now? Kill this. 4/4 gets double blocked. 3/4 dies to death touch. Pretty bad. They're at 9. They are really close to dead. Huh. Let it die. This blocks here. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. They overcommitted. We got them.
I learned what I needed to.
Did we even get the glutton here? We could also blitz an underdog. Watch our life total, right? Kill him. They went so wide. They tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, Dimir is all that mattered. On the play. Ugh. I mean, yeah, if you could make a mid-range hand in this format, it would be 2 creatures that are 2 and 3 mana and 2 removal spells that are 1 and 2 mana. So this hand is great. Enchantments? You guys still exist? All right, well, let's cut it down. I don't like going first and not playing out my creature on 2, but it's enchantments. You can't race them. They too strong for racing. You are the prototype. This is more about getting an early creature to make some life gain happen. It looks like they might ossificate it, though. At least they have to pay a ward. My god, I hate them. Enchantments, man, enchantments. Ugh, terrible draws. I mean, go for the throating this is so bad because they just get it back. But maybe they'll put more enchantments on it. We got the Catilda. It's a 4/4. Are they running out of stuff? They're trying to figure out if this is going to have death touch. It's not. We've got a tough decision. We kill the Kami of Transients, which they just get back. If we kill it in their end step, they don't get it back, right? If we kill it now, that it just comes back. So bad. So bad for us. But we can't take this much of a hit, can we? Don't think we can. And if they're spending their mana on this next turn instead of an enchantment, that's good for us in its own way. If I had a trespasser, we'd definitely wait till end step, but not the case. We don't have one of those. All right, opponent's not going to block. If they do, we'll pump it up. This game's a really good illustration of why I hate mid-range and best of one so much. You just draw these like very bad threats in matchups where you just can't use them. Oh, God, I hate it. Oh, this burns me. Come on. Useless boat. Absolutely useless. Literally only here for the best of 3 nerds. Just you, huh? Just you. We draws. Not good. Not good at all. Well, that's another draw, and I guess that's what I need. Don't love it. Ugh. Well, it blocks. Naturalist. Do I have to counter that? We're gonna put counter there. Still have to be able to block here. Probably should have attacked with that last turn if we're being real. All right, let's go to the death touch zone. Go for the throat, says, do you live? I don't know if I can attack, right? I gotta power up a reef. I've gotta block 3 things, and I gotta go for a throat. They're communing with spirits. You can leave the spirits alone. Yay, land. I like that. Or do I? Might make this appear gets worse every minute. They did send the house. They think it's over. Should I keep something? I don't think so. They're all worthy threats. $30-3. Fair game. Now pass turn. Pass it! They have ossification. That's what they're holding. No way. They would have used it, right? They definitely would have used it. Okay. Let's cook.
I won't let Kamigawa fail my... It's like your defenses aren't even there.
One, two, three, four. Gonna need some toughness here. Big draw. Ugh. Well, we have a 4/4 blocker, right? Yeah, 29. You're on a clock now. Ooh, death touch.
There's no secret.
If I play this and they have ossification, I lose. Reef plays around ossification. If they had ossification, they would have used it. Okay. Is that game? It's close. Not quite. They just need one more thing. Uno. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. I mean, they don't have haste. In fact, let's go. Oh, come on. They were winning the whole time. I can't believe they... I mean, I guess it's frustrating when I, you know, don't die. My bad. Is this the time of the boat? Schooner on the play. We'll keep. Blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue. What is that? White. Nice. We sure did it, didn't we? We sure did. Let's play like this. Let's hold off on the Gix. Realm Breaker. I mean, we're a mid-range deck. Let that happen. If they want to spend their mana on Realm Breaker, eventually we'll bully them into oblivion. Let's play the Schooner. Attack with the Malcolm. Discard the land. Yeah, we just have to be aggressive. Keep them under pressure and they won't have time to use their Realm Breaker. Okay, they're a go hard mill deck. Huh? Sure? Wow. I didn't expect a mill deck to go this hard. But what do I know? Value! Which might get me killed. Should've just left that since they're gonna mill it anyway, but oh no, then I draw it. Never mind. Dumb things to say. That's me. That's CGB. Look at them go. Are they gonna get to the bottom before I find the bottom of their life total? Sunset. Busted best of one card for sure. They're just running on pure stall tactics, huh? $36 cards to go, 35 after draw. Know about the Malcolm. No response. All right, where's the creatures at? Hold on. This says exile an instant or sorcery from a graveyard, copy it, you may cast the copy. Well, there's already 2 sunsets in there, right? There's a sunset, a soul partition, a fading hope. I guess I'll take the sunset. They're probably going to sweep the board anyway. We need to draw good reloads. All right, hold on to your butts. They got enough to pay for Make Disappear a few times. But they're going to want to cast with this Founding. Oh. They're going to cast that Fading Hope? Maybe? No, they just exiled it. So they're definitely wrathing the board. Let's see how much that costs. Gix's Command... Not Gix's Command, rather. Make Disappear could still work. Oh, they go for a Jace. Nope. You can go. Still good, even after they realm broke me a few times. How about the absolute turbo mill of this deck? They put all the mill cards and a bunch of stall cards in here. It's a bold strategy. We're at 29. Preacher? Sure. Still leaves up 4 mana. Get that Okay, they run Founding, so get Soul Partition out of there, or do we just go for the aim for the head? Let's aim for the head. Leave this on top, and we are going to draw it, but milling ourselves is probably not great. Also, having another one out there plays around a sweeper in its own way. Two schooners. Farewell, we can counter. Just barely. Just barely. Ba-boom! Actually, Gix, you're fun. Preacher can go. Yeah, I can't counter the counter. That's one of the great things about Make Disappear. Technically you can, but it doesn't really help. It's Odovan's veto. You just don't know it. You milled too hard. We aren't gonna just lay down to mill. If our opponent was a rich man, something, draw. Yeah. Shuffler's fine. Ah, we found it. Starting to think they didn't know how to give us mono red, but then as soon as they see me on the draw with tap lands, mono red's like, ha, who, me? Yeah, you. Okay, 2 straight lands off the top. At least I don't have to complain about tap lands. I can complain about running out of spells. Woo! Make them blank their turn. They don't cast anything this turn, good. Yeah, see, they're playing around to Make Disappear. I never would have guessed I had the patience. We go to 9, they scry to bottom. Please lightning strike me as well so that this trespasser does something. Virtue, cool. Yeah, trespass. See if they saved a lightning strike. Not yet. That's important. They attack, I'm not blocking. Witch Stalker Frenzy. Okay. That's their whole turn. We'll take it. Oh, stop drawing land! And tap land too, so I can't even save the Takenuma here. It's infuriating. But soon the Restless Reefs will be open. Come on. Come on. That's where you're supposed to play Squee or something. Opponent can't be bothered. Whoa! Okay, still tap land. Great. Love that for me. But Aklazotz is something that can turn it around. Gotta catch a Godric here or something. No. I just... Ugh, the infuriating 4 tapped lands here. If that were their last turn, this game would be in the bag. But if our opponent is relying on getting any creature damage in here, Aklazotz can save us. 4 life is a lot. But I hate that the Etching would exile it. I hate that. I want my land. I know, I have a lot of them. I just like this one. Yep. Easy block. Here comes you know what. The strike. But we'll take it. 4 life, back up to 9. Options. There are options. They're going for it. No respect, huh? No respect for the Reef. Maybe they've never read this card. Shark attack. They come out of nowhere. I mean, if you're killing these, you're in trouble. We let that go. We're gonna save the Make Disappear for a Godric. Now that we have the Murex, we can probably crank out a creature at some point. We can also slam the Virtue. We're at 9, but there aren't many creatures in the graveyard. Everything's been exiled, so slamming Virtue doesn't help us much. Ooh, there's another way to fill the graveyard, isn't there? Shark Attack! Oopsie. Actually, that's a pretty good setup. And they have a land and a 1 mana card, so I get punished a little bit. Trespasser, please. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. We'll Shark Attack him. Make him get through the 4/4. They can bring out Squee again. Ooh, okay, but they don't have the 2 permanents. Please attack. They don't attack. All right, draw. Nice. Don't do it twice. Not unless you absolutely have to. Sleeps. All right, let's assume we're casting Make Disappear. We also want to activate this. We also might want to activate this. Let's have all mana available. Another one. They're so good at Magic. Go for the Squee, go for the Squee. See? The Squee was a setup the whole time. It was always a scam. I knew exactly what I was doing. Do we draw? Let's evolve. Preacher. Okay, that's some delayed life gain. But it's life gain. Kind of. When you attack the player with the most life, create a vampire. Yeah, that's the idea. Let's go, baby. Let's go. They don't have enough in the graveyard at the moment to pull Squee out. I had a feeling the card in their hand was a land if they went for the Squee last turn. They've played the game like in a way that they really avoid those situations. Okay. Kill the Mastermind. But do you have an attack here? Oh, this fills the graveyard so they can pull the Squee out. That's frustrating. But now we can get the Mastermind back. They didn't exile that. They're going all in. And this flies. Am I dead? It's so close to dead. Have I been scummed by mono red again? I have. I've been scummed by mono red again. Ah, makes me so angry. Post-game wraps, because you guys demand closure. This is another deck that is 50-50 in a absolutely crowded, convoluted, overstuffed standard metagame. Like every other deck I'm going to play for probably the next 9 months, but that doesn't mean there isn't some entertainment value to be found. If you like trying to maneuver around with creatures instead of trying to control the board, this deck might be for you. There are a lot of powerful creatures in the deck. The most important thing I can tell you is that Schooner is a on-the-play only best of 1 scam. It really is. Like, I can see why this is a great card in best of 3, and you can maneuver it around with sideboarding, and it's a must answer threat that's hard to answer because of Go for the Throat. But this is 100% a best of 1 scam card, and you don't have to craft it. In fact, if I were going to play this deck again, I would only run 1 copy, because in those opening hands where you are on the play, it's feels unbeatable, but the rest of the time you'd rather not have it in the deck at all. It's not worth a rare. Hope you didn't spend it. So that is my opinion for best of 1 play. In best of 3 play, this card is excellent. Absolutely excellent. So again, they are different formats. There are best of 1 cards and there are not best of 1 cards. Also, if you think this is good, you probably are on the play more than you're on the draw, which is definitely not me. Anyway, yeah, it has nothing to do with luck. It's a skill issue. Preacher is good. I like Preacher. I don't know if I like Preacher in this deck. Actually, I do. I like Preacher in this deck. I would run more Preacher. I'd consider crafting the 4th Preacher, replacing the Trespasser. Yeah, or just replace the Gix, which is another best of 1 staple, like overrated best of 1 card. It's only good on the play. Yeah, I like that. I would replace the Gix, maybe a Trespasser, maybe have more Flesh Gorgers and Preachers. I think we're doing okay. Didn't draw 1 Shieldred today. Deck would probably be better with more Shieldreds. I just wanted a little more variety in my MTG experience, so if you're looking for what to add when you cut Schooner, well, Shieldred can solo mono red, if that's what you care about. I think the biggest question I can try to answer for these videos, if I didn't have to make content, would I craft this deck? Not in the form I'm showing you today. Make the changes I talked about. And you know me, I'm more of a control gamer. So I would tend to scale back on the creatures and up the removal spells so that if I'm on the draw, I still feel like I can shoot down the opponent's threats and play a game. But yes, this is very close to a deck that I would craft. Preacher is a very cool card. Aclazotz is a very cool card. Yeah, I would craft something along the lines of this deck, even if I didn't have to make content. So maybe it's right for you too. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're at the end. You must have kind of enjoyed it, or you're weird. Weird is fine. It's the internet. You do you. But hit like and hit subscribe if you enjoyed it, because, you know, algorithm and stuff. Leave me a comment. What deck do you want me to play next? What format do you want to play next? What do you think of Timeless? So for Timeless, I have this theory that it might be a little background. I watch Playing with Power. They play CEDH. People ask me all the time if I'll play CEDH. I don't like CEDH. I hate the play pattern and I don't want to participate in the game. It's all shuffle and all like slow plotting. Like if you don't believe me, watch some tournament footage of CEDH. It's miserable. Playing it, in my opinion, for me, is miserable. But watching it, I love to watch it. I have this weird theory that a lot of arena players aren't going to play Timeless, but might enjoy watching Timeless. Let me know what you think of that. Let me know how you feel about the theory. Also, let me know what you think of the unedited footage, like I did with the Rakdos Timeless video, compared to a more curated video like this one today. I always look at the analytics. That's the true, you know, kind of info source for me. But your opinions, I do read them. They do stick in my brain. I do think about them. So go ahead and leave some. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe. What do I say? No questions? No, that's not it. You're cool.